It's the biggest one-day bowl bonanza ever, unmatched in terms of color, emotion, and excitement. The Fiesta Bowl, followed by the Rose Bowl, and finally the primetime spectacular of the Orange Bowl. A collegiate gridiron feast without ever changing your dial New Year's Day.
We pause briefly for station identification. This is the NBC Television Network.
TV, Channel 5, CN.
Horace Ivory and Eric Lane.
Ivory and Lane back to receive the kick. Horace Ivory bringing it up. Still on the go. Or was it Eric Lane? It is. It's Eric Lane. And Lane at the 42-yard line. A fine return, a penalty marker thrown along the sideline at the 28. Lane, a rookie from BYU, on the return.
Holding on Seattle.
That'll nullify a fine play by Eric Lane.
Momentum's now going to turn a little bit for the Browns. They can hold them here, score a touchdown for the half. Got a football game again.
Holding on the return by number 21. First down.
Vic Minor.
Call went against Vic Minor. Doing a little work down there. Trying to get things squared away. First and 10 at the 18-yard line. David Hughes is in the backfield. Look out! They were coming, and it was number 57, Clay Matthews, the 4-year veteran from USC, a fine athlete who's been improving each year for the Browns. He came across to make the play on Craig, a loss of 9.
We saw the blitz from the blind side against Cleveland. So Cleveland turns right around and does it to the very young quarterback for the Seahawks. They get the blind side blitz. Craig never saw him.
Mike Robinson, a rookie, number 92 out of Arizona, is now at right end, replacing Lyle Alzado for the Browns.
Too bad Craig doesn't pronounce his name Krieg. You could say you blitz Krieg every time.
A lot of people wish he would pronounce it
really.
that way. Handoff going to Theotis Brown, and he's over the 10 to the 11-yard line. Theotis starting the day with 510 yards and a 3.8 per rush average. Here are the first downs in this game. The score, folks, if you're just joining us, 28-7. Seahawks over the Browns. 5:41 left to go in the first half.
It's been the Browns' problem all year. They're great between the 20s.
Jack Patera, 48 years old, the only coach the Seahawks have ever had. His record 34-57 coming into today's play.
3rd and 17 at the 11.
Largent, Johns, and McCullum, 3 wide receivers in there now on 3rd and 17. Craig gives it off to Theotis Brown, and he is to the 12-yard line, and that's it, as Thomas Brown, number 97, made the tackle. And now a little bit of shoving and jostling, but it'll be punting time. The first punt of this game coming up. Frank Garcia, who took over for the injured Jeff West. West, a broken ankle in the Denver game last week. Saw Garcia in preseason, it seems to me, with Tampa Bay. He's been around a little bit.
He had a stop at Green Bay, too, I think.
Standing in his own end zone. Garcia hangs it high. It doesn't turn over, though. And it is taken at the 47-yard line by Dino Hall. A very courageous play by Hall.
I'd have had my hand up there, Jay.
Bearing down on him. Timeout with 4:20 left in the first half.
Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows his beer.
Schlitz is downright good. I think it's even better than Miller.
I'm from Germany. I do think I know a bit about beer, and this is really good beer.
Hey, I'm loyal to my bud, but I think Schlitz beat it out.
I like the taste of Schlitz. It's as simple as that.
In 40 years as a master brewer,
This Schlitz is my smoothest. Have you tasted my Schlitz?
Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows his beer. Well, we've got a nifty car and we're gonna hit the road every day. Pontiac J car, Pontiac J. It's the radio blast and we'll be cruising just as far as we can. Pontiac J car, J2000. You can come along with us 'cause we've got a lot of things to do. Pontiac J car.
Pontiac, now the excitement begins.
As the cold weather got you down, escape to Hawaii. Top pros hang 10 through pounding surf in men's World Cup surfing. Then America's best men gymnasts take on a dynamic Chinese team in U.S.-China gymnastics, plus wild jet ski racing. Next Saturday on NBC Sports World.
33-yard punt a moment ago. Cleveland, a total of 35 plays. White with 16 of them for 62 yards.
Be interesting to see what Seattle does now. Will they play zone defense, drop back, let them have the passing game? Or will they be aggressive and try and keep them out of the end zone? Because if Cleveland scores, we got a football game.
Pass for feature. That's the pattern that worked so well a little while ago. But this time, Paul McDonald led him a bit too far.
He was open over the middle, and they did play zone on one side. You get man-to-man zone on the far side, the right side. You got man-to-man across the middle. And so Seattle staying aggressive. They know if they give up a score here, that 28-0 lead that was theirs for a while might just disappear.
McDonald led USC to 2 Rose Bowls.
Wanted to be president, he said. Still got a chance.
It happens.
Jack Kemp's close.
Looked like a busted play. Penalty marker down. Fred Anderson wrapped him up, number 63.
Little motion that stopped the play to begin with.
Against the Cleveland Browns. Referee Chuck Heveling makes the indication. We have 4:11 left to play in this first half. The Seahawks
can easily show.
Illegal motion, offense, refused, third down.
Seahawks went out to a 28-0 lead. It's 28-7, and it is 3rd and 12.
Well, McDonald picked it up in the 3rd and long situation the last time. See if he goes back to feature over the middle.
He throws to the short man, White, and White is short of a first down at the 39-yard line. Short by about 2.5 yards. Michael Jackson, 55, and Keith Butler, 53 on the tackle.
This time it's deep zone coverage, and he figures to get it to White, the running back, 25, and maybe he'll pick up the first down. Now they got a 4th down situation. I'd go for it here.
They're going to. Why not? The Seahawks 4th against the pass in the AFC, yielding 188.9. Oh, here is 4th and 3 at the 39, and they've got Calvin Hill in there now with Greg Pruitt, 35 and 34. Logan is the wide receiver. Head to the right side. Over the middle, complete. Pruitt, first down at the 24-yard line. Fred Anderson, number 63, again on the tackle, a pickup of 6 for the first down.
This time Seattle, depending on their underneath coverage, their linebackers, they know it's only short yardage they need on the pass. The linebackers trying to cover one-on-one. And Cleveland fans, you're going to see number 34 on 3rd down and short passing situations for the rest of his career. That'll be his specialty with the Cleveland Browns from now on.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. And incomplete.
Should have had that one,
Ozzie
Jay.
Newsome, the Wizard of Oz, out of Alabama.
There's quite a lineup, huh? Spend your day with us.
Beginning at 1:30 Eastern Time, USC and Penn State in the Fiesta Bowl, and Iowa takes on Washington in the Rose. And finally, could well be the national championship game. Number 1 Clemson battles Nebraska. Champions of the Big Eight in the Orange Bowl. That's all New Year's Day on NBC.
Just turn on NBC in the morning when you get up and stay with us.
At the 23-yard line, second down. And again, out of the backfield to Greg Pruitt. Pruitt gets down to the 18-yard line. Gregory Johnson, the rookie, made the play. Pick up a 5. Clock running with 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the first half. Seahawks leading 28-7 over the Cleveland Browns. Both clubs identical records of 5 and 10 coming into this final action of the regular season.
We won't see another play, Jay. It'll run down to the 2 minutes.
2-minute warning given right here. Young Paul McDonald comes over to talk to the Browns hierarchy. We'll take a timeout. The Seahawks lead the Browns 28-7.
Atari would like to thank you for taking us into your homes. We wish you all a happy holiday.
I know what you mean. My broker says if I want to beat inflation, I've got to get into the stock market. What does your broker say?
Well, my broker is E.F. Hutton. And E.F. Hutton says...
When E.F. Hutton talks, people listen.
Paul McDonald, 8 out of 12, the touchdown, 103 yards, trying to get his club on the board again before the halftime.
Comes that crucial third down situation. He's been very successful in his last couple drives.
Calvin Hill is back in. It'll be 3rd down and 5 at the 18-yard line. It's Hill 35 and Greg Pruitt 34.
He'll be all over Pruitt. Nice time to go to Calvin Hill right here.
Newsom is right. Feature in the slot left with Logan left. And there it is, Calvin Hill, and you called it a first down at the 10-yard line. Pickup of 10.
Pruitt's burned him on 3rd and 4th down in this drive already. He's in the game. Linebackers are thinking they're going back to him. Why not go to the veteran who's really been a great pass receiver out of the backfield for Cleveland over the last couple of years?
Talk about New Year's Day on NBC. The best of the bowls, 3 of them, the Fiesta, the Rose, and the Orange. And, of course, next Sunday, the Jets in Buffalo.
Early in the morning out here on the coast, too.
Yeah. Hand off to Charles White. White's at the 5, down to the 2. Tuiasa Sopo saved the touchdown, along with number 53, Keith Butler, and, of course, Ken Easley was over there.
Of course. What a day he's had. Holy mackerel.
Timeout with 1:05 left to play here in the first half. We'll come back after this.
Well, Chris, what are we going to get for Grandma this year?
A football!
For Grandma?
Yeah. A puppy?
I don't think so.
A Kodak camera.
Now you're cooking. Of all the gifts you can give, here's one everybody likes. The Kodak Ectrolight 10 camera. It's got electronic flash built right in, so you're always ready in a flash. It's Kodak's most popular pocket camera. Right, Chris?
Right, but there's still nothing wrong with the football.
Kodak, America's storyteller.
Introducing the Missing Lynx. The totally new Lynx 5-door for 1982. Lynx. It not only gives you exceptional fuel efficiency. The 5-door Lynx gives you a spacious inner world of comfort. Lynx. Now more than ever, the world belongs to Lincoln Mercury.
Christmas night, Maureen Stapleton is a widow torn between her new love and the resentment from her overprotective family.
He isn't Daddy.
Veronica Hamill co-stars in The Gathering 2.
Interior look at the Kingdome, this great facility here in the Northwest, Seattle.
How many sellouts in a row?
39 straight sellouts.
It's a credit to this club and this franchise and ownership.
Fans here are something special.
They didn't win a game here 2 years ago.
Sam Rutigliano played in his college days. White. No, he didn't get there.
Not even close.
No, he didn't get much. They unravel it. There's Jack Patera. Jack played at Washington High School in Portland, Oregon, and later played for the Colts and Cowboys, influenced much by Tom Landry.
He was my coach when I was a rookie at the Rams. He had the fearsome foursome.
Yes, he did.
Also the Purple People Eaters in Minnesota. I think he coached them, too. He's built some great defensive lines.
3rd and 2 coming up with a minute left to play. Rutigliano talking things over with Paul McDonald. They had a football game here last night.
Yes,
the Bacon Bowl. The policemen from the Tacoma area and the Seattle area got together. Boy, they
had 10,000 here.
Uniforms look great. The Tacoma Hogs won it 15-7 over the Seattle Badgers.
The Hogs. Is that a play on
the Hogs?
On the pigs.
The Arkansas Razorbacks might take a little
exception to it,
but they had a lot of fun here. It was really, and raised a lot of money for charity. Temperature up near the 50 mark outside here today.
Yes, but it rains a lot up here, and I'm glad they got this dome, Jay.
That's an understatement also. Terry Beeson, number 58. Beeson, who originally was playing the middle, spelling Joe Norman, who was out with knee surgery. He's had a muscle pull in the stomach area, very painful, but Beeson is in there now, and it's 3rd and 2.
And he plays the run well, Jay.
And the quarterback loses the football. And the Seahawks get it at the 20-yard line. And it is number 59, Rodell Thomas, the rookie.
6 turnovers, Jay. 6 for Cleveland.
Rodell Thomas got a touchdown earlier this year against Oakland.
Radio Shack's spectacular Christmas stereo sale.
I just got a great buy for my stereo system. These Radio Shack speakers, on sale now for $39.95 each. That's half price. A real bargain. A 2-way bass reflex system, incredible bass, clear crisp highs, and a rich walnut veneer finish. Looks great. Sounds great. Radio Shack's 2-for-1 speaker buy makes stereo really affordable.
On sale now for $39.95 each. Only at Radio Shack, your Christmas electronics store.
Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows his beer.
The people here in California know their beer. In fact, beer is a big part of their Oktoberfest. Schlitz, please. And for our master brewer, the final test is a beer drinker's taste.
I think Schlitz tastes a little better than Bud.
It's nice and mellow. I like it.
I'm impressed. This Schlitz really tastes good.
Mr. Sellinger, I'll go with your Schlitz.
I knew you would.
Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows his beer.
The rookie Rodell Thomas had a 5-yard touchdown with a fumble against Oakland. He comes up and gets this one eventually.
Yes, and Paul McDonald started it by stumbling. Great camera work. Showed you why that fumble came about. There's Thomas. He's going to get it. All you have to do is roll over Rodell and it'll come right to you, and he got it.
The veteran director, Barry Stoddard, heading up our fine crew, bringing you the sights and sounds of the NFL from Seattle this afternoon, and our entire production under the watchful eye of Mr. Roy Hammerman, one of the great veterans of the television business. Great crew here this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying it. 28-7 Seahawks, 51 seconds left to go. First half, the Otis Brown out to the 22-yard line. And the fans don't like the play calling. They want more.
They want 58, not 28.
Clock is running with 30 seconds remaining to be played.
You don't want to give Cleveland another chance here. 28-14 is a whole different story than 28-7 at halftime.
Yes, indeed. The Browns, again, with another opportunity.
Inside the 20.
Inside the 20, lost that football. It's just been a very debilitating disease for them all season long. Setting up a little screen, but David Hughes couldn't get there. Hughes, the rookie from Boise State.
I think Jerry Rome sent that play in just to calm the fans down a little. he threw the football so they didn't boom. That's a safe one, though. You can always throw that one away and not get intentional grounding if your screen back is covered.
3rd down and 7 with 7 seconds to go. Look at the big scoreboard here. Craig is 2 for 3 in the passing department, 18 yards. So it has been a big show for the defense here in this first half.
The offense had the half off almost.
That's Hughes. Timeout is called with 1 second left to go. And
somebody wants to know who called timeout with 1 second.
I would think so. One of the Browns called timeout.
Well, they'll get the punt return, figuring maybe they can score.
Jack Patera played 13 years in the NFL. He was an assistant. Of course, as we've talked about, NFL Coach of the Year back in '78.
You know what Jack's talking about over there? Why not just take the snap, fall down? Why punt it and even give him a chance to return the punt? And Craig's coming back in, and that's exactly what they're going to do. That's a smart call.
There is the head man of the Browns, Sam Rutigliano. 11 years an assistant in the NFL. He was with Denver, New England, the Jets, New Orleans. Played at Tennessee for General Bob Nalen and then transferred to Tulsa.
He kept me in the league for about 5-6 years. Okay?
1 second remaining in the first half.
Now, his son was a fine receiver in college. Rutigliano's now going to go into the television business. Maybe you and I ought to counsel him, tell him what he's getting into.
There's Craig falling down, and we are at the end of the first half here at the Kingdome in Seattle, Washington. Jack Patera's Seattle Seahawks holding a 28-7 lead here at halftime.
Prepare yourself for a little shock. This year, many traditional full-size cars are no longer full-size cars. This one is Marquis from Lincoln Mercury. Marquis gives you all the comfort you need, plus the kind of smooth ride that makes driving a pleasure. Marquis from Lincoln Mercury. Can you see yourself riding in anything less?
Now there's a place where they have their own authorized mechanics, quality parts and service, and prices you can afford. Now there's K-Care, found only at Kmart.
Will your battery make it through the winter? Come in for a complimentary charging system check. If your battery needs replacing, we can install our 560 maintenance-free 5-year battery. It's powerful and sale priced at just $54.88. Our best maintenance-free battery. It never needs water. That's K-Care, only at Kmart.
There's one product no medicine cabinet should be without. Alka-Seltzer.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ho!
Alka-Seltzer.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, 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 ho!
For acid indigestion with headache, nothing's more soothing or effective.
Ho, ho, ho!
No wonder it's America's home remedy.
Has the cold weather got you down? Snowed under? Can't take it anymore? Next Saturday, escape to breathtaking Hawaii for NBC Sports World's Holiday Spectacular. First, top pros hang 10 through the pounding and explosive surf of Oahu in men's World Cup surfing. Then Jim Hartung leads America's best men gymnasts against a strong and dynamic Chinese team in U.S.-China gymnastics, followed by the wet and wild pulsating power of jet ski racing. Aloha from Hawaii, next Saturday on NBC Sports World.
Here at halftime, it is 28-7 Seattle. Jay Randolph and Mike Hafner. Easley put on quite a show. He ran 82 yards with an interception. Then Theodis Brown scored. It was 14-0 at the end of the first period. Then Craig DeLargent for a touchdown and a fumble recovery and a return. Gregory Johnson, 31 yards. That made it 28-0. McDonald to Pruitt for the Cleveland score. We're 28-7 here at halftime.
Can he easily show exactly what you said? And the Seattle team, who's been much maligned on defense, has shown a defensive surge today. Jim Craig has thrown, 3 passes for 18 yards, 2 out of 3 maybe for 18. It's been all defense for Seattle, and they'll build off this game, believe me.
Again, a reminder, next Sunday, the 2 teams that'll be in action, Buffalo and the Jets. We'll be back with more here at halftime right after these messages from your local stations.
Sunday, Lonnie Anderson and Brooke Shields join in Bob Hope's Christmas special. Then, first time on TV, a truly inspirational movie about the man who rose from humble beginnings to face the German occupation and the communist conquerors, Pope John Paul II. 2 great holiday specials Sunday on NBC.
Entertaining around the holidays can be pretty serious business. You want everything just right, especially your glasses. That's why you need Cascade. Cascade leaves your glasses clear, shiny, virtually spotless. So when you get ready to entertain, remember Cascade and give your holiday table that Cascade sparkle.
Handy people can add to their list of achievements when you add to their collection of tools with values from True Value hardware stores. Like this Homelight chainsaw for just $59.95, and the Dremel Moto Tool Kit for just $56.95. This variable speed drill is just $30.99, less a $5 rebate from Black & Decker. And the Master Mechanic Wet Dry Vacuum is just $61.95 at participating True Value hardware stores and home centers who wish you a very happy holiday season.
Pressure, growl the big foot to the chin. Pressure mountain, pressure mountain, pressure mountain, pressure for the reindeer sang the chant. Reindeer beer is my...
I'm Enrique Cerna. Join me for the record today at 4:30.
I'm Bill McLaughlin, NBC News, New York. Poland's ambassador to the United States has asked for and been given political asylum in this country. The ambassador, Romuald Spazowski, asked asylum for himself, his wife, daughter, and son-in-law. Diplomatic correspondent Bernard Kalb has more on that story in Washington.
Ambassador Spazowski was surrounded by heavy security. He gave an emotional but analytical explanation for his decision to seek political asylum in the United States.
I have decided this the moment I have learned that Lech Walesa, the most beloved leader of Solidarity, is arrested and kept by force. This, what I am doing now, is my expression of solidarity with him.
He would not take any questions. His immediate destination unknown. That is being kept under security wraps. One U.S. official said privately that for the next few weeks, Spazowski will be the center of lots of attention. After that, he'll be just another refugee in America. Bernard Kalb, NBC News, the State Department.
In Poland today, the people received a gloomy message from the Catholic Church. In a pastoral letter read in churches across the country, the Polish primate, Archbishop Joseph Glemp, wrote that the church was now powerless in the face of evil. The Archbishop urged Poles to remain calm and avoid violence. But there are continuing reports of confrontation between workers and the military in Poland. The government-run Polish news agency reports that striking miners in Katowice province have blown up one entrance shaft into their mine. They threaten to blow up the other shaft if troops intervene. 1,300 workers are reportedly in the mine. And in Rome, Pope John Paul II asked for prayers for those who have been killed and injured in Poland over the past week. This has been a special report on the situation in Poland. I'm Bill McLaughlin, NBC News, New York.
This is King 5 News, reported by Don Madsen.
Hello, everyone.
the Boeing company may lose almost 20% of its orders for the new 767 jetliner. American Airlines has been asked to look at the cost of canceling its order for 30 of the new fuel-efficient jets, plus its option for 30 more. Boeing unveiled the 767 4 months ago. 173 of the jets have been sold. At about $45 million each, the American order means almost $1.5 billion to Boeing, even more if American were to exercise its option for additional planes. Boeing spokesman Jim Boynton says it's not uncommon for a buyer to ask for information about canceling an order. Israeli Prime Minister Begin has accused Washington of treating Israel like a banana republic. In an hour-long tongue-lashing, Begin also declared that U.S. sanctions to protest the annexation of the Golan Heights canceled their Mutual Strategic Cooperation Pact. Israeli radio said several cabinet ministers disassociated themselves from Begin's blistering attack, saying it should not be regarded as an official government statement. The plane carrying Lisa Alexeyeva from Paris to the United States has landed in Boston. Andrei Sakharov's daughter-in-law is to see her husband for the first time since they were married by proxy last June. 2 survivors of a plane crash on Mount McKinley remain hospitalized in Anchorage in critical condition. 2 other passengers were found dead when rescuers reached them at the 10,300-foot level of the highest mountain in North America. One of the victims apparently died just hours before the rescue team arrived. Now here's the Seattle area forecast. Cooler highs today and tomorrow in the mid to upper 40s. Decreasing chance of rain, low tonight in the mid to upper 30s. Winds will be variable, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Partial clearing expected again tomorrow. Currently, winds are calm. It is 44 degrees, and that's our news update. Back to the Seattle-Cleveland game shortly, where Seattle leads 28-7.
This season, enjoy your favorite Christmas album from Word Records for just $6.49. Choose your favorites from the Imperials, Young Messiah, Praise Emmanuel, and Eddie's Come On, Ring Those Bells. All for just $6.49 each during the special Christmas offer at these stores near you.
Deitman's Bible Book Center in Lakewood's Villa Plaza, in Tacoma at 38th and Yakima, and now in Gig Harbor.
A new breakthrough in soft contact lenses from Western Optical. If you have astigmatism and were told you couldn't wear soft contact lenses, you can now. Soft contact lenses for astigmatism are new and available now at Western Optical, and at the same special price as our regular contact lenses. Everything you need is included in this price. No extra cost. See Western Optical for the newest in soft contact lenses and fashion eyewear.
This microphone is really hot. It's cool. It's hot.
Love 30. And I love my Mr. Microphone.
Another Mr. Microphone. It's fantastic.
Hey, good looking. I'll be back. Pick you up later.
Bernice, what do you want for Christmas?
What else, Georgie? Mr. Microphones by Ronco.
Available at Pay and Save.
Make Christmas morning nicer with an English leather gift set from Pay and Save. Choose either the Triple Crown, the Entry, or the Winner's Circle for just $5.44 each. Give her a special trio gift set in your choice of Taboo or Ambush fragrance for just $9.99 each. And give him the elegance of this Canoe Sea Duffel. It's a $20 value, yours for just $5 with any Canoe purchase, only at Pay and Save. Look for more of Pay and Save values in your copy of Week's End in your mailbox.
National Football League game is brought to you by the front-wheel drive Lynx from Lincoln Mercury, by Natural Light, the beer with a taste for food, by Alcoa, producers of energy-saving aluminum, and by the Bell System Yellow Pages. The first step, let your fingers do the walking through the Bell System Yellow Pages. We'll bring you a little special about something that'll be coming your way tonight on NBC.
Out there on the field, I know how to make decisions. But this decision gave me the willies. What do I know about diamonds? At least I knew enough to go to Zales for Carol's ring. As the world's largest jeweler, Zales can control their diamonds every step of the way. That means they're sure of the quality. Sure enough, to back it with Zales' 90-day refund policy. So, this is one time I just can't lose.
Zales, the diamond store, is all you need to know.
Introducing the car Cadillac owners preferred overall to a Cadillac. Introducing the 1982 Lincoln Town Car. When Cadillac owners compared DeVille to the Lincoln Town Car based on comfort, roominess, luxury, and ride, 86 out of 100 preferred the Lincoln Town Car overall. Lincoln Town Car, the car Cadillac owners preferred.
Head and Shoulders doesn't have it. Selsun Blue doesn't have it. Only Denerex has it. An extra relief medicine to stop dandruff itch. You can feel it tingle.
All three have one medicine for dandruff itch, but only Denerex adds a second medicine, an exclusive anti-itch medicine many dermatologists recommend.
You can feel it tingle. That's extra relief medicine, and only Denerex has it.
In regular or New Mountain Fresh Herbal, Denerex stops dandruff itch with an extra relief medicine.
With Mike Hafner, Jay Randolph at the Kingdome in Seattle, 28-7. Getting set for the second half kickoff as we look in at Jack Patera. Opportunity, Mike, for you and I to say to all of our listeners along the line, from all of us at NBC Sports, as we look at Santa Claus, we hope that the joys and love of this season of the year will come to you and yours abundantly, and that 1982 will be a very, very good year. Best wishes from all of us at NBC Sports. Arthur Watson, our president, Don Olmeyer, our executive producer, all the gang.
Suppose Retigliano tried to fire him up at halftime?
Oh, I'll tell you, we'll take a look at the statistics. The Browns have got more first downs. They've got more yards rushing. They have more yards passing.
They have more turnovers.
They have more time of possession, and they are losing 28-7. If you took a look at that and asked somebody what the score was, they'd never figure it out, would they?
No, those 6 turnovers, though, are fairly telltale, and Mr. Easley started him off with an 82-yard return for a touchdown, then recovered a fumble and started a Jim Craig long drive. Dave Craig, pardon me. Jim Craig, the goalie on the U.S. hockey team.
Right. Who is not playing at Boston these days. Horace Ivory and Eric Lane are back to receive the kick. That will come from Steve Cox. And it is Horace Ivory coming out at the 15, the 20. Well, he had a little seam and went outside instead of inside. He got it to the 23-yard line, and it was Bruce Huther who made the stop, the linebacker, the reserve. Huther, who played at New Hampshire. 25 yards on the return.
He played at New Hampshire, but David Craig comes from a smaller school. 300 enrollment.
About
150 boys, 150 girls.
Men, yeah, that's something. Milton College in Wisconsin. Craig, Largent coming in motion. Handoff to Dornick. Dornick to the 25-yard line, a pickup of about 3. The Otis Brown is in the backfield. It's Yarno with Newton and Bailey and August and Essick. McCullum, the tight end is Sawyer. Tackle made by Dick Ambrose, the right inside linebacker on the last play as we're underway in the third quarter.
Seattle's offense really hasn't gotten on track today. They haven't been on the field. The defense has really taken over the scoring and the field position, etc.
Young Craig, who grew up in Wisconsin, a Packer fan. And there is the end around again. And Largent throwing. Oh, he had his man and just couldn't deliver it upfield to McCullum. McCullum was wide open, isolated out there one-on-one with Autry Beeman.
I want to look a little closer when we get this second look. I think Largent lost the handle. He didn't get that ball up there because McCullum was wide open, as you pointed out, Jay. Sam's a little upset, I think. He says, I got 6 here, and his old receiving buddy on the other side didn't get him the football.
McCullum's probably saying, if I had you out in the open like that, I could have got it to you. Dornick and Brown back into the backfield. Paul Johns is in as a wide receiver now, working with Largent and McCullum on 3rd and 7. Oh, right over the middle through the seam for Otis Brown. Brown, first down at the 39-yard line. Autry Beeman on the tackle. Good opportunity to watch this young man. He was patient right here. 40-yard play.
What you want to do is get your back one-on-one with the linebacker. Exactly what he did. He waited until he cleared. That's the Otis Brown to the open field's tough to bring down. Great patience by Craig.
You remind me a little bit of Stabler, the way he kind of delivered that little sidearm. Took a little something off of it and zipped it in there. Big first down at the 39-yard line. Over on the sideline, the Otis Brown hurting a little bit. He's been bothered with a neck injury and shin splints problem. Craig bootlegging, rolling out, now looking back against the grain, throws complete. And it is Sawyer. Penalty marker goes down as Sawyer got all the way down to the 13-yard line where Clay Matthews, the linebacker, made the stop.
Another little sidearm throw, and when you roll out to your left and your right-hander, he's not Jim Zorn. You know what he's going to do. He's going to call pass interference. Largent's not very happy. You saw his reaction. Take a look again. Remember, this is not Jim Zorn. This is Dave Craig, and he is right-handed. And when you roll out away from your throwing arm, it's tough to come back. Now a little sidearm shovel. Sawyer makes a nice catch because it's low, running away from him. He's wide open, but it's not going to count.
May throw with a different arm, but he sure looks like Zorn on a play like that.
Doesn't he?
First down. Call went against John Sawyer, the tight end.
He pushed off to get open. They caught him. Local fans not happy.
13 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks leading 28-7. On 1st and 20. Craig. Oh, what a catch. Penalty marker goes down. Largent made a dandy reception. Autry Beeman on the tackle. 15-yard pickup. And let's see what the penalty is going to be. Might have been interference.
Well, for sure it was interference.
Illegal contact, defense, holding, defense, review.
Didn't give a number, but they refused.
Craig again, good patience. Again, good patience. Waits. Now watch this catch. I'm sure it's with the left hand, one-handed, and then pulls it back in. You want to know why he's been in the Pro Bowl as often as he has?
He triple pumped that time, Craig did, and then came down sidearm again. Looked like Ewell Blackwell out there throwing it.
You know, I don't know why they declined this penalty here.
I don't either.
There's no first down involved. I would take the penalty and take the first down because it's going to be, they're going to end up 2nd down and 8 where they could have first down.
Illegal contact, defense, refused.
Here we go.
Holding, defense, refused. 2nd down.
Oh, they made a mistake. You know what happened? He gave him the options, refused them both, forgot that you get an automatic first down on defensive holding.
Exactly.
And he made him stick with it. He made his decision and wouldn't let him change his mind.
And Sherman Smith is in the game for Seattle for the first time this afternoon. Sherman has a stress fracture in his lower left leg, but apparently he feels like he'd like to play a little today.
Rookie quarterback's the guy who made the decision there, and he got a little flustered and made the wrong decision.
2nd down, 5. Craig throwing, and what a catch by Sawyer. This is an entertaining football team, these Seattle Seahawks. Dick Ambrose was all over Sawyer. I don't know how he caught this pass. 22 yards, a double replay look.
Really not the smart throw by Craig, but when Sawyer makes a play like this, it makes the quarterback look good. He floated it up over the top. He knew Ambrose didn't see the ball coming. And an outstanding catch by Sawyer. Watch the concentration. You'll see it. Ambrose has his back to Craig, so he doesn't know when the ball's coming. So he's got to play the receiver. And now Sawyer with that great concentration. Look at that. He knew where it was, and the linebacker didn't. He made a great catch. Whoo-hee.
Otis Brown is in the game. Dornick back there now. Sherman Smith has come out. That's Dornick. He took a hit and is going to go down. And the Brown defensive unit's getting a little upset. Robert L. Jackson, the big guy who they call Stonewall out of Texas A&M, made the tackle, number 56.
Hey, defensive players in the NFL don't like to be embarrassed, and 28-7 at this point is an embarrassment for Cleveland.
Sam Ratigliano took over at Cleveland in late December of 1977.
He's looking around for some help. There isn't any upstairs there, Sam.
Second down, 11. It's a live ball, and it's going to belong to Cleveland. That ball seemed to roll off the hand of the young quarterback, Craig. He was not hit. Now, he's claiming that he was, but I don't believe anybody hit his arm, and I think the official right on the play saw it. The ball will belong to the Cleveland Browns when we come back.
Achtung, there it is. Pontiac's new 6000.
Wow, I've never seen a Pontiac like that before.
It's Pontiac's answer to the world's great road cars.
I believe it. What's it got?
Front-wheel drive. Four-cylinder engine with electronic fuel injection. Power rack and pinion steering. Optional V6 or diesel. Everything.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Now the excitement really begins.
Ah, good choice. The beer with the taste for food. Natural light from Anheuser-Busch. Not too filling, but oh so satisfying. When you're ready, really ready to eat.
What's more natural than natural light?
Has the cold weather got you down? Escape to Hawaii. Top pros hang 10 through pounding surf in men's World Cup surfing. Then America's best men gymnasts take on a dynamic Chinese team in U.S.-China gymnastics, plus wild jet ski racing. Next Saturday on NBC Sports World.
Here's another look at David Craig, the rookie. And I think he pump faked Jay and then wanted to bring the ball back down. And he just lost the handle on it. See, he's going to start his pump. It slid right out of the back of his hand. Exactly.
Went the wrong way.
Can't use Stickum anymore, and it wouldn't help him.
Ricky Feature going wide to the right. Pass comes out to Charles White. At the 30, he lost it. Seattle down the sideline. It was dislodged by Keith Butler, 53, picked up by Dave Brown, number 22.
The turnover bowl.
Boy, the Browns have really had a tough day.
7 turnovers, Jay. 7 turnovers. White trying to make something out of nothing.
Carrying the ball way out there.
And there's that defense again. 7 turnovers, 4 fumble recoveries, 3 pass interceptions.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And a partridge in a pear tree. And 1 touchdown out of that from Easley, obviously.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. White sitting it out. Seahawks leading 28-7. 10:49 to go in the 3rd quarter. Trouble here, Sherman Smith.
It's catching, Jay. It's like the flu. Everybody's catching it.
Look at the play results here for the Cleveland Browns today. Interception,
and
fumble,
that's not
interception, fumble, interception, touchdown, fumble, fumble.
Whew. 7 turnovers. That's Seattle's 2nd fumble.
We have 10 minutes, 15 seconds remaining to be played in the 3rd quarter. Seahawks led 14-0 at the end of the 1st quarter. At one point, 28-0 in the 1st half. It's 28-7. We've had a scoreless 3rd quarter up to now. Craig throwing and caught by Sawyer.
Another great catch, Jay.
Sawyer's made some catches in this period.
Want to know what it's like to be a defensive back in the NFL? We're going to put you right down on the field. Our camera crew does it. And you'll see what it's like trying to cover a tight end. Watch him reach back and take it right out of the defender's hands.
A 19-yard pickup. Judson Flint on the tackle, number 20. The ball at the 10-yard line.
We at home didn't do a good job of covering him either. He still caught the ball.
Double tight end arrangement. John Sawyer, 81, and Tice, 86 for Seattle. Two wide receivers set to the left side, and Dornick trying to break away, and there wasn't anything there. Leading the way was Thomas Brown and Don Good. Brown, 97, and Good, number 50. Dave Craig trying to talk it up.
Talked about the no-shows today. What's it like, Jay?
Well, as you look at the fumbles lost in 81 by these two teams, there are 13,315 no-shows today. 51,437 are in the house. Second and 9. Craig rolling back against the grain, almost intercepted. It was Ron Bolton, number 28, the 10-year veteran cornerback from Norfolk State, who almost took it off. Pass was intended for McCullum.
He wouldn't have sidearmed it there. If he'd looped it, McCullum was open. Craig will learn.
He's in a learning process and has really done a very excellent job. Hung in against that Denver bunch last week in Denver.
Had a great game as opener against the Jets. Jets can't beat this club. I'll bet they're glad they don't have to play them in the playoffs. They'd never get any farther.
This is the 5th meeting between the Browns and the Seahawks, and the Browns have had a tough time beating the Seahawks. Have only beaten them once. 3rd and 9. The blitz, and it beat it. Touchdown for the free agent rookie Paul Johns. His first touchdown as a Seahawk.
Things ever for a rookie quarterback is to read the blitz. And he picked it up perfectly, made a perfect pass. John's got the quarterback turned around.
They called interference there, but it's refused. Touchdown for Seattle. You'll see Ron Bolton here put his hands on the receiver.
Bolton knew he was beaten. Yeah. You called it perfect, Jay, but what a great job by David Craig. Read the blitz, got the ball up quickly before he was sacked. Johns was in the right spot.
John's brother Freeman was with Los Angeles at one time. There's the point after. It's good. And the Seahawks have struck again. 8 minutes and 26 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Seattle Seahawks 35. The Cleveland Browns 7.
There's only one car rental company in the world, big enough and good enough to be #1 for everyone. Hertz.
Who else guarantees your final rental charges in advance, like this?
And lets you go right from your plane to your car without stopping at the rental counter.
And they never charge for mileage, no matter where you rent the car or where you return it.
Whatever you need in a car rental company, there's still only one company you'll ever need.
Welcome to warm afternoons and gather wine.
Sunny Rhine days with your friends and mine.
Special moments.
The feeling shows. A gallows toast with the Rhine that flows. Oh, the joy of sharing gallows wine.
Will we ever have a house like this?
Share the joy of gallows wine.
Dino Hall and Greg Pruitt. Pruitt on the right, Hall on the left. Set to return. Alvarez puts it in play. Dino Hall at the 5, the 15, the 20, and out to the 23, and fumbled out of bounds. It'll belong to Cleveland. Some of the folks on the far sideline thought Seattle picked it off before it went out of bounds. Number 55, Michael Jackson. Jackson's everywhere out there. Look at this.
I'll tell you what, he fumbled that football. and he thought he had it. He's going to spike it. 8 turnovers today if that one would have gone? Uh-oh.
That's going to cost somebody that camera there.
Some expensive camera equipment went down the tubes.
It was Keith Turner, number 60. Whammy.
Hello, Spike City.
Cleveland, first down. Their own 24-yard line, trailing 35-7.
Tough for the quarterback to get him up here.
The whistle blew. No, it's Seattle's ball. Tuiasosopo was there. Number 79, Jacob Green's got the football. And I'll tell you, this Seattle defensive bunch, they're celebrating Christmas a little early.
8 turnovers. Oh, 5 fumbles, 3 pass interceptions. McDonald can't find a receiver, Jay. He's looking all over the place. Seattle wants to shake him loose. There's the ball knocked away by Jacob Green down on the ground. I believe Green's the one that got the recovery.
Jacob Green with the recovery. Green, who was on the all-rookie teams last year. First down, Seattle. 16-yard line of Cleveland.
Here come those first-round draft choices on defense.
Seattle threatening to score more points against Cleveland than San Diego did. And that is Horace Ivory getting an opportunity to play out of the backfield. Stop made by Robert L. Jackson, number 56, and Autry Beeman, 24. Beeman playing for Tom Darden at the free safety.
And Beeman was a leading pass interceptor here in his career with Seattle. There's that camera that was destroyed.
Well, I hope their insurance policy's paid up.
Merry Christmas.
Look at that. He says, what happened here? Had cleat marks on his camera.
On the Polaroid, huh?
Second down and 8 at the 14-yard line. Dave Craig at the controls for the Seahawks. Craig throwing. Sargent's third catch of the afternoon. He has now caught 3 in 19 consecutive games.
Great throw by David Craig, and Bolton just never had a chance.
Second touchdown of the game for Largent.
Look at how bad he's got Bolton beat. That was a perfect throw and a perfect route, and the second touchdown for Largent.
Well, they better batten down the hatches in Pioneer Square tonight. They'll be rolling here.
Now, those 15,000 no-shows should have come today.
What a celebration we've got going, and lots of time. 42-7. The Seahawks lead the Browns. We have 7:25 to play the third quarter. Back with more in a moment.
There's one product no medicine cabinet should be without. Alka-Seltzer.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ho!
Alka-Seltzer.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, 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 ho!
For acid indigestion with headache, nothing's more soothing or effective.
Ho, ho, ho!
No wonder it's America's home remedy. Let's get the numbers out of the way. This new 1982 Pontiac offers an EPA estimated MPG of 23 and a highway estimate of 34. Impressed? You should be. Because now the excitement begins. This new Pontiac is the Bonneville Model G, a new lean breed of Bonneville with available diesel that puts smooth ride and quiet comfort in a new class. With room for 6 and all those fine car features that have always made Bonneville our most luxurious Pontiac.
Next Saturday, Wildcat fans have plenty to cheer about when Dean Smith's #1 ranked Tar Heels of North Carolina battle it out with the second-ranked Wildcats of Kentucky, right here on the home of great college basketball, NBC Sports.
Here we go again. Wilson Alvarez will kick off. Hall and Greg Pruitt are back. Greg Pruitt at the 10. At the 20, at the 30, and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A fine return. Gregory Johnson, number 27, the rookie for Seattle. knocked Pruitt out of bounds. We're going to pause briefly now for station identification. This is the NBC Television Network.
This is KING-TV, Channel 5, Seattle.
Jay Randolph along with Mike Hafner as you look at Jim Zorn. Jim will be back next year, of course, having the successful surgery. He figures to be the starting quarterback, but they've got to be pleased with Dave Craig.
That's Jerry Rome sitting right next to him, the offensive coordinator.
Pass complete to Dave Logan. Logan is all the way down to the 35. Fumble down there. Did he hold on? He did. John Harris made the tackle, number 44. Pickup of 24 yards on that play. Clock running with 6 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Seattle sitting back on defense, just freelancing, making sure they don't get the deep route on them, giving up the ones across the middle and keep them out of the end zone with this kind of lead.
McDonald throwing complete. That is Dan Fulton. They wanted to take a look at Fulton today, and he is in the lineup. Made a nice catch. Ken Easley, 45 on the tackle. Fulton, a free agent, was originally the Buffalo Bills' number 3 draft choice. He's from Nebraska, Omaha. Led the nation in '76 in the college ranks with 67 catches and 16 touchdowns. And they like Fulton, 6'1½", 186 pounds, number 86. His coach looking out there at him.
He's a lot like Paul Warfield, who's now the assistant to the general manager with Cleveland. They want to find out if he's got the hands, though. That's the question.
He's set wide to the right. He looked good catching the ball that time. Here's a throw over the middle, incomplete. Going for Greg Pruitt. Coverage, and good coverage it was by Dave Brown. NBC Sports has all of the playoff action in the American Football Conference. It all begins next Sunday, the AFC wildcard game. That is the Jets, of course, going against Buffalo. 8:30 Pacific time, 11:30 Eastern time. January 2nd and 3rd, it's the AFC divisional playoffs. And finally, the AFC Championship, January 10th. The best of NFL playoff action. Stay with the leader in innovative sports television, NBC.
NBC does it best.
2nd and 9 at the 9. Penalty marker goes down. Probably a holding call as Paul McDonald went down. Robert Hardy had him, number 75.
At least he held on to the football.
Just getting word that the most fumble recoveries in a game by a team, 5. We've had that here by Seattle. That ties an NFL record.
Holding offense, number 71, refused. 3rd down.
Call went against Matt Miller, number 71.
Well, I don't see the holding. Well, maybe. A little grab right there, but McDonald, he just folds like a tent right there. Nobody open.
Largent, a new career high of 72 catches for him. We said he now caught 3 passes in 19 straight. Caught a pass in 68 straight. Here's a throw. Incomplete. Boy, Ozzie Newsome almost held that ball, and what a catch it would have been. The Wizard of Oz has had a great year. Michael Jackson, the linebacker, isolated with him out there. Newsome out of Alabama. 51 catches last year. He had 68 coming into today. And he needed 76 yards today to tie Paul Warfield's single-season record for reception yardage.
Oh, wasn't a bad one.
Oh, my. Paul now a vice president with the Cleveland Browns.
Assistant to Mr. Arthur Modell, president.
McDonald, 12 out of 18. 4th and 16. Logan, touchdown!
That's what they missed inside the 20 with him gone. Throw it up, let the big guy get it.
David Logan, his 4th touchdown of the season. A double replay of this talented youngster from Colorado.
I watched him grow up, Jay. What a great athlete. High school All-American in 3 sports. In college, drafted by all 3 of the pros. Baseball, football, and basketball.
That ball thrown right between Brown and Harris back there, the right corner, and the free safety. 16 yards for the score.
When you're 6'5", this is where it helps. Throw it up in that end zone, go up and beat those 5'11" cornerbacks, and he does it, and has been doing it regularly.
Matt Barr with a point after, and with 5 minutes and 36 seconds remaining to be played in the third quarter, it's the Seahawks 42 and the Cleveland Browns 14.
Holiday greetings from Budweiser. The people who bring you Budweiser wish you and yours a happy and safe holiday season.
Radio Shack makes Christmas dreams come true.
Dad, I'd really like this electronic project kit.
Our exclusive Science Fair 150-in-1 electronic project kit is only $29.95. A terrific teaching device to learn to build safe, solderless, battery and solar radios, transmitters, computer circuits, electronic sound effects, even LED readouts. Just one of many super educational values.
How'd you know I wanted this electronic project kit?
Only at Radio Shack, your Christmas electronics store.